Hello, now I can see myself. The question now is, can you hear me? If we are back, I see we are back. I can see myself. And sorry, guys, about the mess. Seemingly, StreamYard has changed since the last time I was here in April. Was it April or March? I can't remember because live streaming was one of the things that I was experimenting with my YouTube channel, and I wanted to see something. And boy, do I have a report for you about live streaming. And I'm not sure if you're going to like it because I certainly was surprised and did not like the results. But that video is coming. I promise you guys, that video is definitely coming. I see people are coming through. Jessica M Sports, hello. I hope you guys can see me and you can hear me loud and clear this time around. There was a bit of a mess. I had to seek for help from StreamYard, and then they just kind of like guided me on what I needed to do. Hello, Evelyn. Now, can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Can you see me? I'm just looking around because I just don't want to make any mistake like I did earlier on. I highly appreciate everybody coming through. Okay, thank you so much, Evelyn, for confirming that you can hear and also see me. So, guys, welcome to my live stream. The last time I was here, it was April, or yeah, between March and April, I can't remember. And I remember thinking that I'm going to live stream as often as I could. And I think I even set out days like Saturday or Sunday. And I never really got back to you guys. And there's a reason why I didn't come back, because there were some surprises that I came across with live streaming. And I kind of was like disappointed, I must say. But that's a video that's still coming, guys, because this year I decided, since January, I decided to experiment with various angles with YouTube so that whenever I create a video for you guys, I am speaking on in excuse me guys. Excuse me guys. Earlier on I ate fish and then I didn't know that the fish that I was eating had bones. So I have a bone stuck on my throat. So now and again, whenever I try to talk, it kind of like alters my voice, and sometimes it will tickle my throat and I will cough, which is very annoying, I must say. So now and again, you may see me drinking water or trying to control my voice. But anyways, as I was saying, that I was live streaming and I was enjoying it. I think I did something like 8 or 9 live streams. They are on my channel. If you are interested, we were having fun with everybody that were joining, and we would like just have a great time. Mostly answering questions regarding YouTube, which this live stream as well. I'm interested in hearing whatever questions that you may have related to YouTube, that you would want to put to rest. If maybe something is bothering you regarding copyright laws, because I saw a lot of people in my DM, they were really, really worried because they have committed, or what they think they've committed, copyright laws violations. And so I would go to their channels and check out some videos to see if indeed, and I did come across a number of channels that I think maybe the owners may not necessarily read emails, because if you get a violation, you are definitely going to get an email from YouTube telling you that you have committed a violation, either a community guideline violation or a copyright law violation, or whatever the case might be. So I definitely want you guys to read every email. That is why I would prefer that your YouTube channel has its own email address, so that whatever emails come, it comes from YouTube, comes directly to that email address. Don't mix your emails with your general emails, because maybe you are getting a lot of spam, or you are getting a lot of emails that are frivolous, and then you think when YouTube sends you an email, it's part of those spam or frivolous or excuse me, emails, guys. So please, whatever you do, just change your email address and focus it directly for your YouTube channel, so that whatever you get from YouTube, you get it firsthand. So guys, let me first go and say hello to people that are coming through. I'm very excited to see you guys here. Wow. Okay, let me read and we'll get back to the stream. So let me start from the top. I see Jessica M Sports. Hey, she says hello, Jessica. Evelyn, hello to you too. Blessed M, hello to you too, Evelyn. Okay, she's confirming that she can hear and see me. All things with Jay. Congratulations, my friend, for reaching 1K subscribers. Yeah! I'm still celebrating, okay? If you guys only knew. If you only knew. Okay, Blessed M goes, yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much for confirming. Tandeka Shabangu. Hello to you too. Yes, everything is good. Thank you, Evelyn, for confirming. And who else is there? Smithy! Oh my goodness, I haven't spoken to you in a long time. Buddy, you're amazing. You too, you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the way from England. Evelyn, she's from the US. I never asked where in the US you're from, Evelyn. My goodness, that's just terrible. Because usually I would know where everyone is from. Mostly I would get like people from New York, Washington, I think North Carolina, Texas, California, as well as Chicago. Those are the people that I know follow me come from, but mostly Washington, D.C. And then I see that girl Irene. You are in the UAE, but where? Qatar, not Qatar. Um, yeah, I'm sure you'll correct me. Smithy says, you helped me loads. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. I am also very grateful that you take my tips to heart and put them into practice in your own channel. Irene says, thanks for the tips always. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I highly appreciate that. Whenever I see you guys there, I'm very, very grateful. Abisile, hello to you too, Evelyn. You're in Georgia, the state of Georgia. Are you in Atlanta, Georgia? Where exactly? Because I want to know not exactly your address, but the city or town you are in. I'm assuming Atlanta. That girl Irene is from Uganda. Oh, it goes because I have 4 Ugandans, one of whom she's in Qatar, so I'm mixing you up with her. So we see that goes. Congratulations to more than 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, monetized? No, I'm not monetized yet. Oh my goodness, I still have a long way to go before I am monetized. I'm at a halfway mark with my watch time. Remember, you need to have 4,000 hours of watch time in order to qualify. So basically, you need to accomplish the two threshold, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And right now, I'm at 2,000. Still a long way to go. It may take 2 more months or whatever. It just would depend on the algorithm if it becomes merciful on me and begins to push out my videos to more people. Because I think if I can get about 1,000 people to watch a 3-minute video or a 5-minute video, I would reach that 4,000 hours in no time. So I am Africa. Hey, bro, I know you are in England, but you're Nigerian, right? Yeah, I like I said, I really put you guys in my heart, and I would like to know where you're from. So, hey, brother, great to be here. I'm thankful so much. I am Africa. I wish I knew your name as well. Blessed goes. It's my first time tonight. I'm just here in South Africa, Johannesburg. I'm also here in Johannesburg, South Africa. By the way, many people think I don't come from here, but I am from South Africa. I get it. I get it. The accent sometimes can throw you off, but I am South African. I'm Zulu. I'm from KwaZulu Natal. That's where I was born. You can check out the video that I did recently on my birthday about you guys getting to know me. Evelyn is confirming that she's from southwest of Atlanta, Greenville, Georgia. Yes, thank you. I thought as much. Congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much, bro. Evelyn goes 60 miles southwest of Atlanta. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. How far from Coca-Cola? I love Coca-Cola. Yes, I am a Nigerian. Yeah, absolutely. I know you're Nigerian, but you live in the UK. I think England to be specific. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Is there anything that you guys would like to ask? Maybe something about YouTube that has been bothering you, or maybe you were unclear about something you heard on one of my videos. Let's have a conversation so that you get the assistance you need. I don't want you guys making any mistakes for real, though. I really don't. Um, One of the, like I said in my other video, one of the things that really got me to doing this is because I want to see the bone again. Oh, the bone. It tickles my throat. Yeah. I want you guys to succeed. As much as I also want to succeed on YouTube, because guys, I'm pushing. Uh, Now that I've got 1,000 subscribers, I can really see myself growing to Mr. Beast size of a YouTube channel, because he also started here, but he got a lot of support from both you. Let me not say YouTube, but he managed to beat the algorithm. Well, when you say beating the algorithm, basically most YouTubers will be talking about people. That the kind of videos that you make are the videos that will get people interested, clicking, watching, and then and subscribing to your channel because they want to see more of the content that you put out. So definitely, Mr. Beast, he puts out some really cool stuff. He's a philanthropist. Most of his videos are about helping people, but in a very unique way, either through a competition, even if it's. I love what he does. I love what he does. So I think I would like as well to go towards that direction once my YouTube channel begins to grow to a size where I think, okay, now the channel is making enough money for me to do the things that I also want to do, because there are a lot of people that I would like to assist, especially people that are unemployed. That's my number one aim, is to assist unemployed people. I mean, we are in a very terrible time in our history globally with this horrible pandemic, and people are losing their jobs, people are closing down their businesses that they've worked so hard for, and they may not know that there's a second chance called YouTube. They can open a YouTube channel and then do what they were doing, either with their careers or the type of business they were doing, and bring it onto YouTube by creating a channel and basically showcase their work to the world, and people will watch, and they get monetized, and probably they can turn their YouTube channels into a career, and make a living basically. So that is one of the things that I want to do. Like, when I get the money, I would like to buy cameras for people, or maybe let's start off by buying them cell phones, because I film from my cell phone, and I in the beginning I was using like natural light to do my videos. So I would like to show them, like, hey, listen, it will depend on you how serious you are, and how you where you are going in life, and this is the little that I can do for you. Grow it, invest in it, and then take off from there. I don't know, that's just what's on my mind about my YouTube channel. That's the main goal that is in the horizon that I am working towards. I see that girl Irene. She says you have a generous heart to help. Yes, I know not many people believe in zodiac signs, but for some reason I am so deep into it, because most of the things that they say about cancers or cancerians, whichever way you call us, we we have a tendency of being very sensitive, very loving, very nurturing, very we don't like to see other people suffer. We would rather take their pain, but obviously I can't take someone else's pain. I have to carry my own cross. But if there's a way that I can assist and make things easier for them, then that's when I jump in. And that is why this channel means everything to me. I opened the channel on the 3rd of April 2020. and I uploaded, I think, 6 videos, deliberately doing this very content that I'm doing. Unfortunately, Corona caught me and for 4 months had me down and I couldn't upload, I couldn't talk. I was just ill. And then in September of last year, the 2020, that's when I started uploading again. So I think one of the things that I think I discovered about YouTube is that if you are not going to upload, especially when you are still new on the platform, if you upload today and then you don't upload for the next 2 months, when you come back, YouTube, I don't know, maybe kind of like it turns its back on you, and you have to really convince the algorithm to start looking in your direction again, and then take your videos and promote them. So it just basically loses trust with you. I always said this to other people that I communicate with on my DMs, that the question that they ask the most is about consistency. Like, you know what? I have not been consistent in the past 2 months with my channel, and and now I'm serious, and I don't feel like YouTube is taking my efforts seriously. And then I would say to them, imagine you were an employer, and one of your employees comes to work on Monday, doesn't come on Tuesday, doesn't come on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the following week, and then they appear 2 weeks later with no explanation, nothing. How would you feel? Obviously, you're going to fire them, or you're going to give them a warning, or you're going to take them through some sort of a disciplinary commission. But now YouTube is something like that as well. It's like a boss. If he doesn't see you at work, obviously it's going to fire you. So that's how I look at it. If you want the job back, I don't know, perhaps you will have to like convince your boss to take you back, what lessons that you have learned while you were unemployed. So I think YouTube algorithm works the same way. So I've been trying to convince the algorithm, hey, I'm back, I'm serious, I've been uploading consistently, and all, but it has not necessarily said. So it does sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. And I know that the content that I'm creating, it is content that is searchable. It's content that people who are starting their channels or have channels are interested in. It's just that my videos are not reaching them. And I see mostly in Africa, it doesn't even bother going any further than South Africa. I get people maybe from Uganda or Nigeria or Ghana through maybe me subscribing to their channel, and then they subscribe back, which is actually not because I asked them to subscribe. No, it's because I subscribe. I don't know. Maybe they felt guilty that, okay, let me subscribe as well. Because I know I have the same issue. Whenever somebody subscribes to me, I have a tendency of subscribing back, not because they asked or I asked, it's because of this guilt that I feel that if I don't subscribe, yeah, I just feel bad. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that be careful with your consistency, because the algorithm, if you are not going to keep at it, it's going to lose you or fire you. And when you try to come back, it's going to make it extremely difficult to grow your channel. I believe that if I had not caught Corona and I consistently uploaded in that 4 months I was ill, I would have been far in with my channel. Maybe I'm thinking maybe 3,000, 5,000 at most, or even 10,000 subscribers, because I remember there is a YouTuber in South Africa whom I started the channel, similar content, and she's at 10,000 subscribers today. And yet we started at the same time. So those are the things, and she was consistent because she didn't catch that virus. So she's at 10,000, and I just entered 1,000 subscribers. So that goes to show something about it. Taught me something about the algorithm, that the algorithm was not impressed with me, and if only it knew that, hey, there's a pandemic out there, and sometimes people are going to upload consistently. Sometimes when they fall ill, they are not. And I understand we are chased by algorithms, whether it's TikTok or it's Instagram, and we have to be consistent so that our analytics will look beautiful. So that's my story. I don't know what's your story. What do you think has held your YouTube channel from growing? I'm very interested to hear that. If you feel like your YouTube channel is just not doing what you want it to do, what happened? What happened? I would like to know more because I don't want to accuse the algorithm because of my own thinking, but according to what I am seeing, the pattern with other channels as well is that they were not consistent, and as a result, they could not grow their channels the way they liked. Because hey, YouTube is difficult. YouTube is tough, people. If you are not going to have the patience, then you have no business being a YouTuber. You've got to be patient, and usually you would have to be patient for at least 6 months. If you start your channel today, you are not going to just suddenly blow up. Yes, there are people that have blown up 2 days after starting their channels. They had 1,000 subscribers within hours. Others even went as far as getting 1 million subscribers in a month. So again, how the algorithm works is very mysterious right now, but I think I have caught on its pattern. And you seeing me right now, I am being very consistent. I'm testing it. I want to upload every single day. I want to see what it's going to do. I want to upload once a week. I want to see what it's going to do. I want to upload once a month. I want to see what it's going to do. But consistency is important as far as everything is concerned. Please let me get to the comments. Jessica M says, any info about affiliate marketing? Yes, I've got videos about affiliate marketing on my channel. You can check out those videos. But most YouTubers who make 5 figure a month, most of them are with affiliate marketing because sometimes Google AdSense does not pay as you would want Google AdSense to pay you simply because of the content you put out on your channel. I will continue mentioning this until you feel sick about it. If you are going to vlog, you are not necessarily, excuse me, unfortunately, you are not going to necessarily make the type of money you would like to make. Most vloggers they take home something like $200 at most, some $150, and yet if you look at the views, they're in the tens of thousands. Some of them they're in the hundreds of thousands of views. But still, I remember there was one YouTuber came to my DM and say, "Hey, one of my vlogs had 1 million views, but when I got paid by Google AdSense, I was only paid $150. Why is that?" I went and I watched the vlog, and it's just a vlog where she's waking up in the morning, eating her breakfast, cleaning the house, and went to the store, sat and met with her friends at the beach. So it's advertisers are not keen on putting CPMs. Being remember, advertisers they bid to run ads on YouTube channels. So if you are going to have a tech channel or a channel about makeup or beauty, advertisers they bid to place ads on your channel, and it's the amount of money they want to put in that ad. That's how then your channel will be determined how much money it's going to make in terms of CPM. But if you're just going to be waking up in the morning, first of all, who are you? Who are you? What's your claim to fame? So advertisers are not concerned about that. They're not interested. The ads that you will see running on your videos, however, if you're monetized, it will be those mobile games. Those mobile games adverts, they don't pay. They pay something like 50 cents or $1. Oh, by the way, it depends where you are in the world as well. If you are in a third world country, maybe it's even 20 cents per thousand views. If you are in the first world country, maybe the most amount of CPM is going to make it's $1. So that's why at the end of the day, you get like 1 million views, and then when you get paid by Google AdSense at the end of the month, it is $150 versus a tech channel or a beauty channel, which would have rigged something like $30,000 to $50,000 for 1 million views. You see the difference there. So that is why I will continue to say to you, if you are a vlogger, rather add topics in your vlog. For example, one of the vlogs that I like and then I will always encourage people to do is like get ready with me, because in the get ready with me vlog, you are most definitely going to talk about the type of products that you use on your face, your skin routine. You will even show on the camera, this is the product that I'm using. So advertisers then when they see something, because each number one, you are demonstrating abilities to market or make a sale of a product. So they will place ads. Maybe those ads as well, they are not going to be ads that are going to pay you that much. Again, it's going to depend where you are in the world. If you're in a third world country, maybe the utmost that you can get is $2 or $3. But if you're in the first world country, that's where you're going to start making a little bit more of money, like $10, $15 to $20. So those are the differences when it comes to payment. The topics, the content is what determines the amount of money you are going to make on the 21st of every month. Let's get that. Let me read some comments. Where were we? Okay. I'm Cancer. Yeah, Evelyn, I know you and I are Cancer. I know we are. The update room. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. You have a golden heart. Oh, thank you. I don't know how. Okay, never mind. Let me not say it. Blessed M says that I like that advice, consistency. I have joined YouTube long ago and just learned more about it last year, how one can build a channel and again monetize it. the, the bone, people, the bone. Just got true consistency is key. Absolutely, Nutty Slim is in the house, and she's going to remind you guys to like this live. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. The update room says your description of the vlog. I'm sorry. There are some. I don't know where somebody laughed at where I made an example about Johnny's first day at school, like little Johnny's first day at school. It's all well and good for you to capture great moments like that when your child's first day at school and then you put it on the internet like YouTube. That's all well and good. But if you intend on making money out of that video, let me crush your heart. In as much you love Johnny, people don't know who's Johnny, let alone care about him. There's been a lot of little Johnny's first day of school that are not on video. People will not watch such a video because they don't know who's little Johnny. If you are going to go out on a date with your boyfriend, oh, great, you are in love. We all love love, but we don't care. Go on your date, capture it for archiving on YouTube. That's great. But if you think you are going to make money out of that video, sorry, you are not. I'm sorry to tell you, you are not going to. Yes, you are going to get whatever amount, but it's not going to be enough for you to even fill up your tank. That's just the honest truth. So create content that people are searching for on YouTube. Period. Uh, I must tell you, a good teacher. I'm a good teacher. Thank Nonto Butelezi. Hey, Clancy. Hello, Nonto. How are you, girl? Thank you so much, Natty. Tell them. Natty Slim, she used to come. Natty Slim, you subscribed to my channel while I was still under 50 subscribers. I think I was around 33. I think you were my number 33rd subscriber. And you have grown with me to this very point. And whenever I go live, she reminds y'all guys to like the stream because it triggers the algorithm. When the stream becomes a replay, it will push this live stream to more people to watch and also subscribe to my channel. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to likes, because it's a metric that YouTube takes very, very seriously. When you just watch a video and you don't click like, be rest assured that YouTube is not going to promote that video. Likes are so imperative in the whole YouTube video journey. So the more likes a video gets, the more the algorithm picks the video and promotes it to to more people on the platform. So if somebody's video is just going to be watched, so and you don't like it, then the algorithm is going to be like, okay, nobody likes it, so it pushes it aside and calls the next one. If people are liking and commenting and basically engaging the video, sorry, sorry guys, this bone, the bone, the bone, the bone. So if you are not going to like, it's not going to to promote that video. Another thing that haters, haters, they think that by disliking a video, it's going to do something negative to your video. Actually, it doesn't. It's an engagement. A dislike is an engagement, and that engage. I'm not saying go now and dislike other people's videos. Don't do that, because right now YouTube has come up with a plan on dealing with dislikes. If you're going to dislike somebody's video, you are not going to see your dislike. It's just going to be written dislike, and you'll never know how many people disliked that video, because it plays on a content creator's mental health. I mean, it takes time to sit down and plan a video, film a video. You guys saw the bloopers. I mean, the retakes that we do. And then at the end of the day, when I upload that video and some people just press dislike, I mean, why don't you give me feedback? And in the comment section, like, okay, this is the part that I did not like about your video. A dislike says nothing. And then I never understood why there would be a dislike button while there is a comment section. Remove the dislike button and let people who don't like my content to give me feedback. Yes, negative feedback builds. It does not destroy, it builds you to be stronger and also understand what people are really looking for whenever you are creating a video. So it's an engagement nonetheless. And then the hater, at the end of the day, they don't get to do what they want to do to you, like hurt your feelings. You the one who wins, because the algorithm gets triggered and it picks that, because it simply means that you did watch my content, you watched it from the beginning to the end, and then you concluded that I don't like it, and then you press like. Me, as a content creator who uploaded this video, I got your watch time. Watch time is imperative. That's how monetized channel earn money. If you are not going to watch a monetized channel, let's say they upload a video of 8 minutes, they have 5 ads running in that video, and then you only watch a minute of it, that channel is not going to earn, because the watch time, the average view duration, the retention and session times were stopped by the people that were watching. So be careful when you click on a YouTube video that you do not hurt their chances of earning, because guys, some people put food on the table because of their YouTube channels. So don't take away their food by just watching a tiny bit of their video. But most importantly, when you are not going to watch the ads that are playing on their videos, you have killed them. Like, that's it. They are not going to earn. When you watch an ad, it's called a playback. And then the content creator sees in the YouTube studio under a revenue how many playbacks they got, and then it usually tells them which part of the world watched your ads and all that sort of stuff. So I know that there are ads that would run for more than 30 seconds, some more than a minute. I once watched a video of a content creator, and the ad that played was an hour long. You know what I did? I let it run the entire hour. And that video was 10 minutes, it was a 10-minute video. I let it run the entire ad for an hour. I let it run while I was doing other things at work because I understand that this content creator is going to earn money and be able to put food on the table for his or her children or themselves. So those are the things that you should have at the back of your mind whenever you see and excuse me, whenever you see an ad. Another thing that you can do as well, let's say an ad is 30 seconds long. I think it becomes a playback if you watch half of that. Maybe you watch 15 seconds, then it becomes a replay. Sometimes if I'm watching a video and I'm interested in the video and the content in there, I would let the video run. I mean, I will let the ad run for, let's say it's a 30 seconds ad. I would watch 20 seconds of it. Sometimes I'll watch the entire, actually most of the time I would watch the entire ad. But if I am so intrigued by the content, I would watch beyond the 15-second mark so that they earn something out of that ad. It becomes a replay nonetheless. So that is very important that you do that whenever you watch other people's videos. Can I get back to the comments and then we'll continue? Uh where was I? Okay, nicely. You're too funny. Why would someone even dislike someone's video? Excuse me. I have no idea. Some people are just haters. Some people they designed to come onto platforms like YouTube just to be destructive. They got nothing better to do. They just want to come and cause someone else some sort of discomfort or pain. And I don't know what they get out of it. I have no idea. I don't know. Like the live, guys. From pillow to your heart. Hi, sis. How are you? Good to see you here. I'm very, very, very happy to see you here. Quinto, hi. How are you? Thank you for being here. Now, this Slim says you have to watch the entire video. Yep, you have to. Imperative that you watch the entire video. Evelyn says, I never look at the rating on my videos. I know people will give a thumbs down. It's something I've accepted. Guys, I think someone is knocking. Please give me a sec. I apologize. Okay. It was my ears. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Evelyn says, okay, but I see a dislike by accident. I do feel bad, but I quickly get over it. Yeah, I also do the same thing. Whenever I see a dislike, in fact, I become grateful for it because that's an engagement. I don't feel bad at all. Um, I need to start looking at my ad analytics. You are kind to watch the entire ad. Yeah. Um, some people they say they ignore the ad revenue analytics because it can be very discouraging. Again, it will be discouraging if your CPM is $1 or 50 cents, because you already know come the 21st of the month, you are not going to earn as much as you hope for. I think the biggest CPM I've seen was $300. And I looked at the content why, and the person was talking about software. Now, software paid that dude $300, and he had something like 450,000 views. And I was like, "Whoa! This person picks money in droves on the 21st, because he was speaking about The topic was software on his channel. So again, if you're going to do technology commentary on your channel, your CPM is going to look really really healthy. If you are also going to do tutorials, beauty, makeup, if you're going to do hair products, I mean, or maybe something around the hair stuff, it's got great CPM as well. Also, it also depends on how you deliver that content as well. So if you are in the hair, I know Evelyn does hair. I do watch her videos. All her videos, I do watch them. Evelyn, even though I don't have hair, but for watch time as well as the ads that play, because I want you to get some, money. So those sort of content, they have a tendency of paying something like $10, $15 per thousand views. In the early days of your monetization, I think it's going to be around $2 to $5 per thousand views. And as your channel grows, in terms of views, not subscribers, in terms of views, and if those viewers are watching your videos from beginning to end, including the playbacks, then your CPM then will have a tendency of also increasing. But nonetheless, what you call CPM, the money that you earn, your RPM, sometimes is a lot, sometimes will be little. So there's an instability, which now brings me back to the topic that Irene asked me about affiliate marketing. Do join affiliate marketing programs. Very important that you do that because you supplement your income on YouTube. If you are at a 1,000 subscribers, get the join button, let people join your channel membership. But you also have to do like exclusive content for your members and give them also perks behind the scenes and all that stuff, because you can't have people paying money to be a member of your channel and they benefit nothing as a result. So you have to think about what content are you going to do for them, uh, a paid content for that matter. I'm still battling in my mind about that, whether I should include a join button or membership for my channel or not, because if I do that, that means there's going to be content that is going to be exclusively for the members that other people are not going to have. And then I want everybody to hear me out and all these tips, get these tips so that all of us can win on YouTube. But I do have a Patreon. In case I have not told you guys, I do have a Patreon. I've been having it for the past 8, 9 months, but I have not said anything about it. And I'm not sure exactly what content I should put out in my Patreon, but I'm thinking maybe we can do it like a hangout where I can answer questions directly from you guys about YouTube, and then maybe even get ideas from you guys, and then make videos about those ideas on my channel. So I'm not necessarily, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. What exactly do I want to do with my Patreon? But if you want to contribute something, because guys, I am investing in my channel. I want the channel to build itself. So I don't want to take out any money from my pocket and then put it into the channel. I want the channel to build itself because I want the channel to have a story to tell in the future. And I want the story. I want it to resonate with people. I want people to relate with the story, rather than me just it becoming easy by simply going to withdraw money and buy a camera, withdraw money and buy ring lights. Go with the see the Zulu in me came up. In Zulu we don't have R, instead we have L. So you go and withdraw money and get this and get that. I want the channel to build itself up so that it has a story of its own to tell in the future. I don't know if you guys will understand me, or am I speaking gibberish? I don't know. That's just me and my wild mind. If I could go to the comments. Um. Oh, you're welcome, Quinto. Nice Slim said they probably said something offensive. Maybe. If you say something offensive, oh, which brings me to this point. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, I don't know, mostly South Africans. If you are going to swear in your YouTube videos and you are monetized, and you are going to make less money. Let's say your CPM would have been $10. Instead, now your CPM is going to be $1. So be careful with your language. Another thing that I see that most YouTubers don't know is words. There are words that are forbidden by YouTube. I wish I can mention them because if I do mention them, that means I'll be violating YouTube guidelines. So I would challenge you to go and watch YouTube videos, but I'm sure those videos will be like 2, 3 years ago, where they talk about forbidden words on YouTube, so that you don't make the mistake of using those words on your videos, because that video, the algorithm can flag it and delete it, or flags it and give you a strike. So just be careful of the words you use. Same goes with comments. Some people will, I know some people will comment on my comment section, and when I click on the comment, it's no longer available. And then when I try to check what exactly did they say, and then I will say, oh, I see this word is indeed not allowed by YouTube. That's why YouTube algorithm automatically identifies it and deletes it immediately. So you need to be careful of the words that you are going to. Again, guys, YouTube is changing. It's no longer like before. It's transforming absolutely every single day. So one moment you do something, then you're thinking it's within the guidelines. You wake up the next day, it has changed. Then suddenly you are hit by strikes, or you are hit by claims, or you're getting all these emails, and you're like, but I was within the guidelines. And then they will tell you, well, because there's always a Karen out there. I think most of these Karens are in the US. They run to congressmen and women and say, YouTube, my child this, and then excuse me, and then a law is created, and then now it affects YouTube, and now YouTube has to now tell us as content creators, you're now no longer allowed to do this, you're no longer allowed to say this, you're no longer allowed to dress in this manner, you're no longer allowed to use certain words, because parents or people are forever challenging YouTube, and YouTube doesn't want. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. My bone. So let me just drink some water. Oh my goodness. Do you have any idea? Any idea how to get rid of a fish bone, guys? Let me know. I'm irritated. So as I was saying, guys, be careful. Just keep your content clean. That's what advertisers are looking for, because if you are going to swear a lot on your videos, some advertisers, they don't want to associate themselves or their brand with that channel, because they don't want to get a lashing from the public. People go like, yeah, well, on YouTube I saw your brand running along a video that was cursing a lot, so I'm not going to associate myself with that brand. So advertisers are very, very, very strict when it comes to how we behave, how we talk, both in and outside of YouTube. So there's some people feel that YouTube is going to be like the Roman Empire. The fall of Roman Empire was over regulation. Sorry, was I'm sorry, guys. It was over-regulation. So YouTube is also experiencing the same problem of over-regulation. I also think there's too many regulations, and some people might end up feeling rather fed up and then look for other alternatives. Or maybe there's already somebody creating a platform that is going to compete with YouTube. TikTok has already started, but they are doing short form videos. Now the question is, will they manifest into a long form content type of platform? I think so. Mark my words, they are going to be YouTube's direct competition in the near future. So if YouTube is going to keep restricting a lot, having too many restrictions, people might actually run away. One of the things that I said about shorts was that YouTube needs to loosen up its algorithm. 2 months ago, I started a TikTok, and now I have over 1,000 followers, and I also have my videos get tens of thousands of views. One of my videos have something like over 40,000 views, and because the algorithm there is very loose versus YouTube one. So now with YouTube bringing shorts, it needs to also start from scratch and loosens its algorithm so that people on TikTok can also come to YouTube and create short form videos. I think Instagram Reels algorithm as well is quite loose. You put an Instagram Reel and it blows up together with followers as a result. So YouTube cannot then think that it is special and it needs to use the same algorithm it's been using on long form videos. And it's quite disappointing because I do have shorts that I have on my channels for 8 months and they've gone nowhere. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm bitter. That's why I'm saying this, but okay, whatever. Let me read some comments. Hmm. Um, where am I? Okay, okay. I've read that already. I read that already as well. Evelyn says some companies pay you for for reviews. I've been having skincare companies contact me. I already have any hair companies contact me. Yeah, that's the thing is, Evelyn, you never know who's watching your videos. I'm sure that there are a lot of market executives that watch micro influencers. Like, I think we are called, I don't even think we are micro influencers because a micro influencer is a person who has like 50,000 and above, I think to about 100,000 subscribers or followers. But maybe we are called nano influencers. I'm not sure. So you find that these marketing executives watching channels like yourself, and if they see that this channel has a potential, then they would approach you. But what you need to be careful of is your worth. Don't allow yourself to get robbed, because the reason why they came to you is because they saw they saw a potential in you. So know your worth before you can sign on those dotted lines. If they send you free stuff, again, be careful what products you are putting on your channel. Don't come, for example, I cannot for the life of me be approached by a Revlon. What business do I have with Revlon? And then here I am showing you lipstick and mascara and concealers and all that stuff, things that I don't, I'm blatantly lying to you. And you have the right to punish me by unsubscribing because I'm lying. I know nothing about makeup. I know nothing about hair. I don't have hair. But if it comes maybe to skincare, I do have a skincare routine myself. I think I've talked about that in my previous videos. So if I am approached by Garnier for like a facial wash or whatever, I would definitely take that because I use it. I have a relationship with that product versus makeup. I mean, what business do I have with makeup? So yeah, you are right. That's a thing that as a content creator you must always be ready for. You will get approached at some point by marketing executives who want to place products on your videos, and then they will pay you, or they'll just send it for free and you do a free review. Build a relationship with them, because in the future these are the people that are going to be filling up your pockets. Yep. Okay, what's going on? Da 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 da. Okay. I don't know what I just did. Oh, by the way, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I just forgot that I can do that. Ike, hello. How are you? Let me just also add you up here. Hello, hello, hello. In Nigeria. That's my other Nigerian friend and a content creator. She does hair products on her channel. She uploaded a video this morning. Was it this morning? I think yeah, it was this morning. That's that your notification is the one that woke me up. Evan says, what percentage does YouTube take when you have a member? Uh, I think I'm sure they take a percentage. There's a new feature called Super Thanks. They also take. I'm not sure they is it 10% or 15%. I can't remember. I will have to check for you how much they take. Indeed, they do take what do you call this, a percentage out of from the monies you make on your channel. Ike says exactly. I want my channel to build itself. Yep. I also want Nikki. Okay. Let me not butcher your surname, Nikki. Hi guys. I'm late. Sorry. Next time, I'll be. It's okay, Nikki. You are not too late. Whatever you can get out of this live, I'm sure it's valuable enough for you to carry with you and build your channel. I don't think you're late. Yes, it's been 57 minutes since we've started. Ika says we understand you. Oh, okay, thank you. Natty Slim asks, oh my goodness, give me advice, guys, how to get rid of fishbone. It's irritating me. How did you know? What? How did you grow your channel while away? Um, I think it was the videos that I had on my channel that basically grew itself, as well as I did do some external work as well. There are content creators who charge a fee for, okay, this word is not allowed on YouTube, but if you heard what I said, and you pay a certain fee, and then they will, and then if the people on that channel, when you are, then they will come and subscribe. So that is another way of investing in my channel. I think you should utilize those people as well. They do charge a fee, and it will just depend as well if people will like what they see and then they will subscribe. For me, I think my channel mostly attracts content creators or people that are thinking of starting their own YouTube channels, or people who just want to support you. I think that's where I'm at with my channel. um okay, let me just call you the last name, Swana. um I don't want to butcher people's names because a name is so important to an individual. Do we have to pay tax in South Africa for YouTube? No. The only tax you pay is the views that you will get in the USA. They started this on the first. Was it the first? Was it the 1st of June this year? Yeah, from the 1st of June, if you are going to get views from the US, you are going to pay US tax. But outside of that, I'm not sure. No, wait. I think if you turned your YouTube channel into a business and you registered your business with what do we call our people that we register our business? CIPRO. Is it CIPRO? Then yeah, you definitely will pay tax for your business. But from what I know now, we are not taxed here in South Africa for our YouTube channels, the money that we make. But if you are going to your channel, if your videos are going to get US views, you are going to pay US tax. I think they withhold, they take something like 30%. The last time I checked, it was 15%, but I'm hearing people saying that they take a whopping 30%. I don't know because I'm not monetized yet, so I can't speak on that 100%. But I am listening to a lot of other content creators. But there are some comments that are not offensive, but still YouTube deletes them. Yeah, that's because you would have used a word that is forbidden by YouTube. There are words that, please do check the forbidden words. Sometimes it's words also that I blocked on my channel. There are certain words that I don't want to see on my comment section because some people are just haters. They just come and hate for no reason. So I blocked out some words. So if you comment, I'm not going to see your comment. But on your side, you will see the comment, but I will not have seen it. So it's things like that. Nikki says, Ika Benita, you're right. YouTube deletes even not offensive ones. Yeah, it's not just offensive words, guys. There are some words like the ones that I was whispering to you guys. It's forbidden. There's this other one where you ask people to your channel, or you say that S for S word. I can't necessarily use because I don't want this live to be deleted. So there are words that YouTube just does not want you to use because it considers them as violation of guidelines. So just be careful of those words. I wish you just check other channels that talk about me. I'm not brave enough to say those words because I'm growing my channel, guys. I don't want any strikes. I don't want any warning from YouTube. Walk with oars says my lucky day. What do you mean? What do you mean? Swana, do we have to pay? Okay, I think I've answered that one. Exactly, people will run away because YouTube is getting more difficult. I Nah, but to where though? Where are they running to? Because YouTube right now is a monopoly, and it's here to stay. That part I can tell you without a doubt. YouTube is here to stay, and YouTube is going to become the biggest platform that is going to erase television. I think in some parts of the US, people no longer watch television; they watch YouTube videos, and it's creating celebrities out of content creators as a result. Hollywood, is it going to survive? I think Hollywood at some point is also going to migrate into YouTube, and that's my prediction. I'm not sure. I don't know, but my prediction is showing me that television is going to collapse because of YouTube. Hollywood might even collapse because of YouTube. So I think people that are running away, they may be doing themselves a disservice when you could actually be making your own footprint. And you never know. You will never know what might happen. Just because my channel is taking forever to grow and to blow up does not mean it's going to be like this forever. All I have to do is to stay consistent until my videos fill up every homepage there is on YouTube. And there will be those that are going to click on my videos if they are interested, and they are going, then my channel will grow as a result. But definitely YouTube is creating a lot of celebrities right now. I'm talking red carpet type of celebrities. So if you are interested in becoming a celebrity, don't run away from YouTube, period. Evelyn says, wow, what's your TikTok? It's the same name as my channel. I just started TikTok and I got more views on those videos than I have on YouTube Shorts. The kicker is they are the same videos. Lol. Yeah, I also have similar videos, but recently, with all the excuse me, with all the unrest that's been happening in South Africa, Sunday I became a politician. So there are a lot of political talk on my recent videos, and so they are like blowing up. Hey, they are blowing up, which kind of like makes me sad that I got shorts on YouTube and they don't even go anywhere near 500 views, and there I am on TikTok with over 40,000 views. That's crazy. Ike says, I don't think Instagram Reels is loose. Okay. I haven't tried my Instagram Reels yet, but from what I've heard, the algorithm there is also pretty loose. I'm not sure. I don't know. Les says, indeed, tax will have to be paid as long as it comes on your bank account. Yeah, that's definitely, I'm sure. I'm sure as well. Ah, look who's here. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen my Greek friend who is an American at the same time. How are you doing, Jasmine? Oh my god, I missed you. I do watch your videos, by the way, guys. Let me just put it this way. I do watch all you guys' videos. It's just that I don't comment. If I don't comment, it's because your video you released it when it came to as a notification to me. Is that I'm sitting on my desk working, and what I do is I will click and let it run so that you get watch time. That's what I do. So don't think that he's not watching anymore. Because I see some people they retaliate by not watching my videos anymore because they think I'm no longer commenting and watching their videos. Can't. Nope, I am watching. Jasmine says, "Hi, Atlantis. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I was in. Oh no, but hello, my friend. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know the last time we talked to you were not feeling well, but you. Oh, how you doing now, though? Please let me know how you're doing now. Um, okay. I look forward to hearing how you're doing now. Um, Monet. I love this name. Monet. Is it? Am I pronouncing it correct? Monet. It's. I think it's beautiful. I think I said that to you. Monet. Monet. Yeah, I almost thought like it sounds Hollywood like, but anyways, it's a beautiful name. I like it. Walk with oil. Okay, Jasmine is laughing. Oh, because I call you my Greek friend who's American. Oh, walk with us, Yoshi. You're laughing. Client says, I can't imagine you telling someone. Oh, come. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where I will start because I don't know what's a concealer. Okay. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you something that is I find rather strange. I don't wear makeup. Never worn makeup. But I am watching a lot of YouTube channels like Jasmine's on makeup. And the ones that I've fallen in love with is makeup and history, where somebody's doing makeup and telling us about a moment in history while they're doing their makeup, or true crimes and makeup. If you watch people like Danielle Kirsty, you watch people like what's that Bailey Sarian, and you watch people like Cindy Brownie or something like that, those channels are interesting, they're engaging, they talk about amazing things. So I end up watching a person doing makeup while they're talking about history or talking about true crime. And that is such an, I don't know, it's unique content, and it's growing on YouTube, is becoming huge. If you open a makeup and history or makeup and true crime channel, your channel grows to millions of subscribers. Because if you I all these people that I'm watching, when I joined Danielle Kirsty's channel, she had 10,000 subscribers 3 months ago. Now she's approaching 250,000 subscribers. It's a new channel. She's approaching 250,000 subscribers. That that niche is growing so fast, and it's getting a lot of sponsors as well. That's another thing I noticed. All these people that are doing these type of content, they're getting a lot of sponsors. Clearly, they're making a lot of money. Another niche that I love that I've fallen in love with is, I think I've said this on my previous videos, is video essays. There are people like T Noor, people like Khadija Mbo, and a whole lot of other people that I'm busy subscribing to the channels because I love to stimulate my IQ, stimulate my brain cells. So I like to listen to different perspective about things that sometimes I don't think about, but when I see a topic, I will get interested and I will invest in it, and then I'll learn something from those people. So if you think you can do something like that, you do your hair and you tell us something fascinating, crime and mystery or mysteries or something of that nature, you are going to get a lot of views and subscribers as a result. That is something that I have noticed. And I did say I'm going to start my own true crime channel. I'm still doing my research, which crimes that I would like to start with. I have a rough idea, but it's something that I think I'm going to start doing around September, October, because I want this channel to grow first. I don't have too many things on my plate. Millennial Minority Money, she's here. Hi, welcome. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Evelyn says, I've what? I've had what? I'm sorry. I've had drank milk or eat some bread to move the fish bone. Oh, okay. Or something that will scratch it down, like a toast, maybe. Huh? You're just giving me an idea. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. What is your content on TikTok? It's mixed now. Before I was doing like YouTube related type of TikTok. Now I'm a politician. If you call me a politician, I don't know. It's politician. I do something around South African politics. I'm making comments about things that are sitting in my heart and mind that I feel I need to say. Those are the things that I say there. Um, thanks for being honest. Oh, yeah, I have to. Oi, Baba, that whispering though. I'm trying not to get into trouble with YouTube. That's why I'm whispering. I like the whispers. Thanks. Oh, you say heard? Yeah. The whispers, lol. What's up with my whispers? Oh gosh, you guys are funny. Eat bread. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll try the toasted bread maybe. Do you think toasted bread might work? Because I remember when I removed my tonsils, they say you must eat like toasted bread to heal faster, but it was hurting me. I didn't understand. Nika says I don't have YouTube channel yet, but with all the channels I subscribe, I do watch them even if I'm busy. I click watch and be busy with work or something. Then when I get a chance, I'll watch again. Yeah, that's what I also do. If I clicked and watched your video while I was working, I would actually mark it, and then when I get home, I would watch it again. If the video had something very, very interesting. Nondu, I'm late, but okay, I'm here now. Hi, Nondu. Jasmine, oh, okay. Oh, yes, I'm doing better. Thank you for asking. I feel better day by day. I'm here for you two cleanses and watching always. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad that you are fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got me worried there. Because these days when somebody's in the hospital, it's like, oh my word, please. It's scary. We're living in very, very scary times. Nadi says, how much is the fee that the content creator charge you? In South African Rand, so I've paid one, she charges 380 Rand. I think that's around $28. And then the second one was 150 Rand. That will be around $11, $11, $12, I think, somewhere there. So they pretty much what I did, and I do encourage content creators to utilize such services because that's investing into your YouTube channel. It's not wasting money. I've seen some people don't understand how YouTube works, criticizing these content creators that charge. And one of the commenter on and someone else's channel was really going on these content creators like, yeah, you are robbing people, blah blah, by asking for money for and all that stuff, something that it can be done for free. And then I'm like, have you seen American YouTubers that charge a whopping $500 in South African rands? That's thousand. That's almost what? Almost 20,000 rand. No, I'm lying. That was a 5,000 rand or something like that. So you are crying for 150 rand. You are crying for 380 rand versus thousands of rands. So some people don't understand how YouTube works. Another one this morning was accusing another YouTuber for copying other YouTubers' ideas, and I'm like, yeah, but if you watch TV series. For example, if you want to watch something like, okay, let's talk about soapies. How original is Days of Our Lives versus Bold and the Beautiful? Don't they use a similar storylines? So why Days of Our Lives doesn't say Bold and the Beautiful is stealing their ideas? Young and the Restless is stealing All My Children. Okay, fine, guys. I confess, I used to watch soapies when I was growing up. Okay, so that's why I know this. So YouTube and content creators, they are going to do similar contents. That's how it works. Where it becomes wrong is when you copy a content creator word for word and how they personality to personality. I mean, personality by personality. Then you lose yourself. You don't become original. But when it comes to content, nobody can claim this is my original content. The only original is you, how you deliver that content. So some people don't understand how YouTube works, and then they come onto the platform and expose their lack of knowledge about YouTube. And so I come usually politely and educate them. If they become a little bit aggressive, then I would challenge them to educate themselves. And I've noticed every time I say that, they get offended. Um, okay, let me go back. Okay, now is yeah, now like I said, I paid 380, the other one 150. Hi Nundu, I see you. Yeah, you are my wonderful people. Omani, Amina, sorry, Amina, she's here. Thanks. She's calling me Doc. Um, so there was a content, no, this is the content creator. Yeah, I think she was a content, yeah, she's a content creator living abroad, and she calls me. I commented on her channel, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, the whole principal of Clantis University, Professor." I'm like, what? Y'all are naughty. I'm telling you guys, y'all are naughty. I'm not good with praises, guys. I'm not good with when you praise me, I don't know what to say usually. Sometimes I would avoid the whole thing by sort of like commenting something totally different because I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to react when you praise me, or I don't know. I don't know what to say. And don't forget, friends, to like, thumbs up for Clancy's. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Yes, guys, please. The algorithm. Remember that algorithm we talked about. Um, with Manang.com. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Let me just put you on the screen. I know this is out of the subject, but go Boca. I can't count. Go Boca. Yes. Boca is our rugby team. That will be a version of American football. If you're American, you don't know what rugby is. And our national team is called the Boca. So they are currently the world champions since 2019, and they keep making us proud and uniting our nation. We are very proud of them. So now and again, you will see somebody go Boca. It's South African pride. um. Okay, I can't keep. you you'll be fine. Millennium Money, Minority Money says, I have seen people accuse people of putting similar content. It's lack of understanding and knowledge about how YouTube works. That's it. And it's our duty to educate them that this is how it works. If you look if you watch television and you watch series, if you watch NCIS and you look CIA, or no, CIS, it's similar content. Or you watch what do you call that thing again? They're just trying to be relevant around. If you watch something like uh, uh, okay, basically nobody can claim that this is somebody else's original content. We all using similar content, but we deliver differently. Amina says, I completely agree as long as you are doing you. Yeah, be original. That's it. Chish! Hello! Oh my gosh. I always get excited when I see you. A lot of YouTube is recycled content, yes. However, your personality makes a big difference. That's it. That's it. So when somebody gets so offended that somebody is using doing similar content as someone else, learn about YouTube, learn how it works. I don't understand YouTubers that complain about being copied because tons of content on YouTube is similar. Some people are just attention seekers. I don't know. I think for me, it's not because they're seeking any attention, is ignorance, is lack of knowledge. It's coming into a world that you don't understand, and then you make comments that make you look at rather dim. I didn't want to use that other word. So it makes you look dim. Like, how do you boldly come to a platform like YouTube and say things that people are going to be like, no, I'm not copying anybody. We are all copying each other. It's just that I'm putting my personality into that content. That's it. Um, all right. Let's see where am I? Where am I? Okay, non-do. I think I see better when I see it on the screen than on the side. I'm also not too sure about it, though I've done it with Sims once, because I feel like the people follow that creator because they love them, not you. So they might subscribe because yeah, the thing is, I've said this in some videos earlier that, okay, let me just say this word once. Shout outs will not work all the time, especially when the person shouts you out and then people react to it by going to your channel and then they click on a video. If that video is not going to resonate with them, unfortunately they are not going to subscribe, because why would they subscribe to a channel whose content they're not going to watch anyways? But if you are going, like I said, if your channel does videos that interest people, and somebody who shouts you out and then they come to your channel, then those people come to your channel and they click on the first video and they see the type of content that you create, they're most definitely going to stay. They're going to be like, wow, this is interesting. They will click and watch. Some will just not. I've seen as well. I've been studying this whole shout out thing. I'm saying it boldly right now. I've seen this whole shout out thing, and I've studied channels that gets them, and some don't even get one subscriber at all, simply because of the content. That's the when people go after the big YouTuber and shouted you out, they run there and they're like, nah, not my cup of tea. Now, content like mine, it it can be like a double-edged sword. Somebody that is thinking of starting a YouTube channel might stay by subscribing. But if you are not interested in starting a YouTube channel, obviously you are not going to subscribe to my channel. And therefore, that shout out did not work for me. So again, be careful with the content you put out. That is what will get people coming through. I think that explains it. Okay, I need to find someone and pay. I need to move up. You can pay some South Africans. I can suggest them for you. I would DM you their channels and you can communicate with them. Um, yeah, but be ready to accept South African subscribers. Oh yeah, by the way, South African CPMs are pretty good as well. They're not that good, but I think if you do tech or these big content or topics, they start from $10. So you will not be wasting uh, your 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 time with South African subscribers. No do say sorry was saying they might just subscribe because that creator told them to, and then you end up with a lot of subscribers who don't engage. Yeah, that's very true. But anyway, subscribers don't necessarily harm your channel in any way. Whether they what YouTube is interested in is you attracting new viewers and returning viewers. So there are channels that have like 1 million subscribers, but when you look at the view count, it's 150,000 views. So what happened to these 850,000 on their channels? So it's not concerned. YouTube is not concerned about subscribers. It's mostly concerned or interested in views, eyeballs, because eyeballs equals money for them. Also equals money for you if you are monetized. Soft bread, okay. Criminal Minds, NCI, yeah, they're all the same. It's just that you see, NCIS does Navy crimes. But if you remove the Navy in the NCIS and you watch Criminal Minds, same content. You see, it's just delivery. That's it. Amstel Beauty says, yeah, it's ignorance. Yeah, it's pure ignorance. Sometimes in Zulu we say papa. You know, papi. Sorry guys, I just said something in Zulu. So it's basically saying you're just jumping into something you don't understand and you make a comment. It makes you look dumb, basically. So if I don't understand something, I keep my mouth shut. And what I do in the background, I run and I educate myself about it so that when I speak on it or I hear about it in the future, I have something to say. I don't just say things and then after that people look at me like, is he okay? Chief says, your criminal series, your criminal series channel sounds very interesting. Yo, you should check it. You should check them out. They Bailey Syrian, Danielle Kirsty, she's from the UK. I watch her every single Sundays, and then Bailey Syrian, she does true crimes on Mondays. Amazing channel. Check them out. You will enjoy them. They do makeup while they tell us about these gruesome crimes. It's very interesting. Natty says, repeat again. What's the conversation? Someone changed me $100,000 US. They are in Kenya. Oh, they charged you. Ooh, that is a lot of money. Oy. So here in South Africa, there are YouTubers who will charge you something like one charges $12, the other one about $28. So those are the people that I was using to do me my thing, and then that kind of like propelled me to my 1,000 subscribers. Monet's okay. Tandy, hello Tandy, how are you? Thanks for coming through. I see Monet, she's back. Clan, what causes the number of subscribers to decrease? So there are a number of reasons, but I'm going to tell you about two. One is either you gain those subscribers by going to other people's channels and you ask people to come and to to your channel, and that is against community guidelines. You can't do that. And so whenever if you are going to go to another channel and you go to the comment section and say, hey guys, love me and I love you back, that is okay. That is against community guidelines. And so anybody that comes from there and subscribe to your channel, YouTube will remove them. Okay, because you violated a community guideline, but YouTube is not willing to punish you for it. So the only way to make you feel somewhat is by removing those people that you gain from that other channel. So YouTube wants you to grow your channel organically. Be organic in growing your channel. However long it's going to take, you have to get them organically. The second reason is because people subscribe to your channel for for your content, and then out of the blue, you change your content and you start coming up with things that they did not subscribe to. Then they unsubscribe. So it's important that you have a niche, stick to your niche, and deliver content that people have subscribed to your channel for. Imagine my channel is all things YouTube. I also delve into business related things and about frugal lifestyle as well. I haven't done such videos in a very long time. But imagine here I am, Sunday, I'm speaking about true crimes. Did you come and subscribe for true crimes on my video, on my channel? No. So if I continuously upload 3 or 4 or 5 more videos on true crime and you are not interested in true crime, you are going to unsubscribe, and then obviously my subscriber count will decrease. Sometimes somebody just changes their minds and think, no, I'm not interested anymore, and then they unsubscribe. But there are a variety of reasons why your subscriber count will decrease, and I know it hurts. There were times where I would gain 20 subscribers and I would lose 50, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, what on earth?" Say thank you. Oh, thank you. What did? Oh, thank you. She says, I saw you Zulu. Interesting. Yes, I'm Zulu. I am Zulu. I am Zulu. Nadia, oh, I'm grateful. Okay. Non do ha. He can speak Zulu. I don't know. Somebody asked me, where exactly are you from? And it was like a debate on Instagram. I said, I'm South African and I'm Zulu. She's like, no, you are not. And so until I wrote in isiZulu, and then she thought somebody else wrote it for me. No, ngumzulu people. Ngumzulu papa. Ufuna ngikhiphe isagila sam. Did I say that? That is a typical. Oh gosh. Okay. Jessica M Sports. How do you balance work and YouTube? So that's a very great question. So when I started my job 2 months ago, I was finding it a little bit difficult to film YouTube videos because I was still familiarizing myself with my job. But prior to getting that job, I used to batch film my videos. I released 3 videos a week, so I would batch film. I would film 12 videos. So just before I post a video, 2 days prior, I would edit, and then on the day when I'm supposed to be uploading, then I upload. So that's how I balance work and my YouTube channel. I batch film. I batch film everything, all the topics that I'm going to be talking about for the month. So it's 12 topics. So I batch film them on a Saturday and Sunday. So six videos on Saturday and 6 videos on Sunday, and then from Monday, every lunchtime I would edit, and then I would edit again the following day, and then Tuesday a video goes out. That's how I do it. Whoa, did the $100 help you? Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah. That person, I don't know, daylight. No, I can't even say anything. Millennial Management says you lose subs if you sub without watching anything as well as inactive accounts. That's true. Yeah, that's very true. That's why I'm saying there are a variety of reasons why your subscriber count will fall. Monet says, "Oh, now I understand. Thanks a lot. You're welcome." Crazy algorithm, hey. But I understand it is irritating and invasive. Very true. Very true. Non doom CD. Nazo, I got it. By the way, you Zulu as well. That was such a Zulu thing to say. I also never thought you were Zulu until I watched the Get to Know Me video you did recently. Yeah, I shocked a lot of people on Instagram when they came out like, what? I even had a Ugandan says, you South African? I'm like, where do you think I came from? I know, guys. My one day I'm gonna tell you a story about my accent because I'm gonna do story times. Maybe every after 5 videos, I will do a story time, and maybe I will tell you the story of my accent, where it comes from, because it's not necessarily okay. Let me not make claims here because it could be because the thing is, what is a South African accent? We have 11 official languages, and each language speaks English in their mother tongue accent kind of way. So I can't claim and say this is not necessarily a South African accent, but what is a South African accent? That's the question. Crazy. Okay, I read it already. Yeah. Ibo, Clancy's. Usufuna ukuba. Okay, guys, let's not speak Zulu here. Got people from international here. Let's continue with English. But that's funny. Walk with or. Millennium, your lives are lit. I actually like them on Saturday instead of weekdays. By the way, I used to do them weekdays, ne? Yeah, I think I should do them weekdays. Non Doom, see, you have a nice European accent. Which country in Europe? Which country in Europe? Because if it's British, then I'm gonna have to speak like a British person. Oh, by the way, my teachers in high school were either Scottish or British, so I kind of like lost their accents. The Scottish ones, when they spoke, it was like, huh? I'm speaking English. You're like, no, you're not speaking English, ma'am, please. Oh, there were also women. I used to go to an all boys school, and funny enough, 99% of my teachers were women. Very strange. Nondu, you're very good at telling storytelling. I'm really looking forward to the story time. Yeah, some stories would be like blow your mind. Things that I went through growing up. So you will laugh because sometimes I try to add humor, not to make them so traumatic, because some of them are pretty traumatic, and I'm not talking physical trauma. I'm talking mostly emotional and psychological, as well as intellectual trauma. Um, I don't know if my intelligence threatened people, and then those people that were threatened by it try their level best to stamp on it and make me feel somewhat. And but I'm also a very resistful person. I resist a lot. I think it's the cancer thing. Where when you tell me, so sorry, when you tell me something, I would analyze it and I'm like, no, 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 not me, not me. I know I'm quiet. I know I'm shy. I look probably dim, but the moment I open my mouth, that's when people were like, "Whoa, what's up with that?" I didn't see that coming. So those are the things that I was experiencing growing up. And another thing that always kept me going is my curiosity. I'm like a cat when it comes to something I come across for the first time, or I hear for the first time, or I would bother myself because I believe that intelligence is not a gift. You are not born intelligent. No child comes out of the parents' womb knowing what 1 plus 1 is. You have to teach them. So I believe it's experience as well as things that you pick up as you grow that builds your intelligence. Now, where it becomes a gift is when you it's when when analyzing whatever that you are intaking with your mind. I think that's where the difference comes in. So I'm a very curious person, and that used to make people very uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, you're lost. Nice Slim says, I will contact you on Instagram. Yeah, guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, please make sure that you follow me on Instagram. Yes, I may not respond immediately, but I do answer all my DMs. So most of the people that I hear, like Millennial, Minority Money, Nari Slim, who else I saw here? We communicate on Instagram, and yeah, even though I may respond a little bit later, I do communicate back. Excuse me, on Instagram. My Instagram handle is the same name as my channel. Individuals don't see someone who outsmart them or are better than them. They will try to pull you down. And the funny thing is, with me, number one, I am a recluse. That is real. I'm a loner. Most of the time, I'm quiet. But when I'm in a situation, but when I'm with people, I do talk because I don't want to seem stuck up or unapproachable. And one thing that people always said was that you look so quiet, but whenever you talk, you are so interesting. Every time I get that, you are such an interesting conversationist. And yeah, because I want people to feel comfortable around me. But when I'm not with people, I'm a loner. I'm alone. I live alone. I do things alone. Now and again, I would see my siblings, and yeah, so those I don't think it's good to think that you are better than other people, because that is not nice. I don't think that's nice. The best that you can do is to be courteous to people, unless somebody does something that you don't like. Then of course let them know that I don't like that, but don't be stuck up. Don't be stuck up. Yeah, I think these are the only comments that I've seen. So I don't know, guys. Should we call it a night here in South Africa? It is 11 p.m. here. 11 p.m. here in South Africa. I don't know what time wherever you are. Please let me know. Minority. Okay, Millennium Minority Money. Are you still in Wisconsin? I read something very interesting about Wisconsin, and you guys have your own time. You can decide whether it's afternoon or it's evening. How does that work? I found that very interesting. Eva says, "Hi, host. Hi, Eva. Hi. Um, you're coming when I'm about to close, but hey, I still have like 10 minutes before I say goodbye. We share the same traits: loner, curious, knowledgeable, ability to hold convo. Yes, I'm all those stuff. Yeah, I like people to I like to learn. I like to learn. Sometimes when you ask a person something that they said, they get offended. and yet I want to learn whatever it is that you just said. I didn't understand, and I would ask, and I would engage you, and we'll have like. I also love engaging in debates. I love debates, debating with people. I think it helps a lot. Woo, non do Hambiola sis. 2 a.m. in Pakistan. Wow, you should also consider analyzing other people's channels with your YouTube knowledge. That's a job and a half, eh? But what I usually do is I will go to your channel, to your video. I will click on the video, especially if we just subscribed. If I just subscribed to you, like the other day, I saw that. Can I drink some water, please? Like the other day, I saw that your titles were in caps, and that is a community guidelines a violation. You can't have your titles all in caps on YouTube. You need to have them maybe all the first letters that can be in caps. Every other letter must be small letters. The only caps that you can use on your video is your thumbnail to emphasize what your video topic is about, or unless you are going to emphasize your keywords. For example, if your keywords is how to grow your YouTube channel, so your keyword will be grow, then you can put that in bold letters. How to grow your YouTube channel. So then your grow and YouTube channel, those can be in bold, but not the entire title be in bold. That is a violation. So so that's what I do. I will go to your channel. If I see something, I will let you know. There's another YouTuber currently who was speaking about Sheksh very boldly. And then I worried about the video if they mark the because some YouTubers don't know that they have to mark their videos whether they are made for children or not made for children. If you're not going to mark your videos whether they're made for children or not made for children, YouTube doesn't give you a strike. It sues you $42,500. You get sued by YouTube for that. So it's important that you mark your videos whether they are made for children or not made for children. So me, I have a permanent mark on every. It's there. It's like it's my channel. It has a age restriction, 18 and above, and then my videos are marked not made for children. Even though my content it is not adult themed content, children can also watch them. But I don't want to make a mistake. I'm playing it safe, so I mark all my videos not made for children. So it's very, very important that as a content creator, you know that. Otherwise, you get sued 42.5. Oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So I do that. I would click on your video, and then if you're talking about Sheksh, I would want to know. In fact, this content creator did confirm to me that he got hit by a strike because he did not mark his videos, and then he was talking about Sheksh, just like blazily, and so he got a strike for that. And I remember that day when he released that video, I wanted to tell him, "Hey, dude, either you refilm this, but don't use the words that are forbidden by YouTube because it is forbidden words that you're talking about. It's adult theme, even though there's nothing wrong with that. But when you monetize, at some stage, you are going to come across advertisers that will not want to place their adverts on your channel, on your videos, because you talk about adult themed content. So be careful. I'm not saying don't do adult themed content. You can, but don't show pictures like crude pictures and things like that. You are going to come across some hurdles, and you wonder why I'm not making money. YouTube is strict. Let me just put it that way. Um, where am I now? Where am I? Oh, she says it's 10 p.m. in the U.S. Yeah, I know we are 1 hour ahead of UK here in South Africa. 4 p.m. in Wisconsin. Jessica, when are we having another live? I'm going to do lives every Saturday from 9 p.m. South African time or Central African time. Central African time. These bone people. It's a fee, of course. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Nadi Slim says she charged me $100 a few days ago. I thought that it was too much, so I'm not paying that amount. She couldn't tell me how much when I initially contacted her. No, $100. Well, actually, it's totally up to you. I still think as well it's a lot of money. You can utilize the South African ones, the ones that I told you about. $12. One is $12. The other one is $28. The $28 one, she has almost 200,000 subscribers. The $12 one, she's almost at 40,000 subscribers. Lol, not really. Some regions are on a different time zones in the USA. We are on Central Time. In the spring, we move an hour ahead, and in the fall, we lose an hour. Okay, somewhere around what I read as well, but it was something that caught my eye. I can't really remember. It was quite um, interesting to me. Zamo, hello. I think I late. I how late you are. You are definitely late. I'm about to close, but you will catch me again next week. Definitely next week I'll be back. Next week Saturday 9 p.m. I'm going to have another live. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you guys. You have carried me. You carried me. I'm so grateful for that. To be where I am, it has always been a dream. Always been a dream. Every one of us, when we start our channels, the goal is 1,000 subscribers because 1,000 subscribers opens doors, guys. It opens doors for content creators on YouTube to do other things to get benefits, products and services from YouTube that will grow our channels further. So if you are below 1,000 subscribers, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle. So you know what's funny? You know when you film a video, you want to talk flawlessly like this, but when you are live, because one of my biggest fears was, okay, if I started like this filming, what's going to happen when I go live? And it terrified me. So I'm like I said, I'm one of those people that are very curious, and when I'm curious, I push. That curiosity pushes me into doing something. If I get embarrassed, I will recover. We all get embarrassed at something at some point, but we recover. And also, it becomes a story to tell in the future that, oh, my most embarrassing moment was when I went live and I thought I heard a knock on the door, and I got up and you see, things of that nature. But mine is like, why do your brain stop working when you are filming, and hence the bloopers? And then when you are live, you seem to know what to say, like flawlessly. Is it a coordination thing, accommodation thing? Well, what's up with that? Does anybody know? Hey, you're back again. Hi. Good to have you back, sis. She says it was lovely hanging out. Thanks. Yeah, no, thank you for being here. Ooh, building calm with Boo Boo. You late. This was enjoyable. I hope I don't miss it next week. No, next week I'm going to schedule, and then you will see the schedule, and you just put it on reminder, and then you will not miss me when I go live. Jessica says I enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Sade, you were late. I was just stuttering today filming. I had to write it down and read it. I write all my videos. I script them. I write a script and then I memorize it. It takes me a day to memorize the entire script, and then the following day, then I would film, and I still stutter. Uh, I can't wait for 1,000 subscribers. I have seen you grow, and I am proud of you. I am not confident to go live yet. Hey, I was not confident too. Hey, like I said, I'm as shy as they come. But immediately I open my mouth, you will think I'm the most confident person. I know you will also look exactly the way I am. You will be so confident, and you'll be like, "Is this what I was scared? I was scared of like this? Come on!" And now I enjoy going live. Actually, it's very addictive because I get engaged by you guys. Guys, please do like this live. It's important that you like it for the algorithm as well. The update room says, I really enjoyed this live. Looking forward to next week, Saturday. Definitely. I'm still says, lol, it's true. People tend to be more careful on lives. Yeah, you think I'm being careful? I think so. Hey, I think you're right. I know, right? I know, right? You are just flow, but the bloopers, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. What do you guys do when you are filming? Do you scream? One thing I can't do is curse. I never accustom myself to cursing when I'm upset or frustrated. Instead, I'll do like or or I would choke like. Those are the things that I do when I'm frustrated. But to drop an F bomb or S or I don't know how I don't know. I never ever accustom. If you want to know why, check out my video, my birthday video where get to know me. There's a story there. There are things that I did not pick up while I was growing up. Even now, as an adult, I've been in situations where I've been so angry, but the only thing that I would do is just walk and take a nice breather and take deep breaths, come back calmer. But I don't remember ever throwing F bombs and things. I don't even know at what point do you throw an F bomb in a sentence. Is it the first word you say? Is it the second word? I don't know. I don't know how you what do you junction them? I don't know that sort of stuff. Um, I think you must talk about script writing sometime. I do have a video about script writing. Check it out. It's on my channel. Back in the days when I was still starting out as a YouTuber, that video might be a little bit cringeworthy to watch, like all the other videos of mine in the beginning. I couldn't. I just couldn't watch them. I couldn't. That's how bad I was. You can tell that I'm shy. You can tell that sometimes I was uncertain. Not that I was uncertain. I was certain of what I was saying, but I was uncertain of myself. I was not confident. I was not looking at the. Was I looking at the lens? I think I was looking at the lens, but you could tell from in my eye that there's some uncertainties about myself because I am conscious as well about myself. I got gaps between my teeth, guys, and it's never necessarily been a problem of mine. But now I'm putting myself out into the world like that. Some people might feel like disgusted by that or laugh at me for that. So those are the things that were in my mind. They're like, oh no, they're gonna laugh at my gaps. My teeth are big, also a little bit skewed. So those are the things that I was focusing. But then I quickly erased that out of my mind. Quickly erased that out of my mind. I was like, you know what? The every gap, wherever it is, it's where it's supposed to be. If somebody has a problem with that, go take it up with God. That's the attitude I adopted, and I became confident and stronger on my videos. But I do have a video on script writing. I may do another one because we are allowed to repost a video topic that you've done before. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Um, okay. Shade says thumbs up, done. Thank you so much. Building.com, boo boo. Seems like you've been doing this for ages. Who? No. I also cannot use curse words. Upbringing. Yeah, it's upbringing as well. My mom would wash my mouth with soap, I'm telling you. Nondu says, what? Ubunce. Okay, my Zulu is dodgy. Oh, let me tell you this short story. When I started school, I didn't go to my first school was a multiracial school, black and white. Never did English, never did isiZulu. I did English and Afrikaans, and some schools you choose whether to do Latin or French or Portuguese because there were French and Portuguese kids as well. So I did English, Afrikaans, and sometimes French. Sometimes I'll go to Portuguese. Sometimes I'll go to Latin. I was not sure. I just jumped in any class. I would even go to a Hindu class as well. The only time I started learning how to read isiZulu was when I was even done with varsity, and then I was encountering people, real people on the ground, and then they would speak in Zulu, which I understand, but they would also write in Zulu to me, and then that's where it to me, man. And I'll be like, what am I reading? So I had to take Zulu lessons every evening after work, how to read and write Zulu. So all that happened in my adult, but it's a story time that I'm going to tell you guys in the future. I also don't curse. I just scream. My kids will look at me like I'm crazy. I can't imagine. Shade says, take it up with God. I like that exactly. Because he that's true. If you think you are if you think you are teasing me, okay. But I did not take and mold myself. Take it up with whoever created me, it's not me. It's not my fault. The only time you can tease me is if I do an alteration on my body. That's my responsibility. I have to take the responsibility for it. But the things that I got naturally, I don't know how to react to that. Thank you. Don't forget to like, guys. Yeah, guys, thank you. It's been 2 hours, guys, since this live, and it is 20 past 11 p.m. If you all can let me go, I'd highly appreciate it. Let's see each other again in my next live next week, Saturday. And I do have videos coming up on Tuesday. I will be doing a review of a content creator's merchandise. Um, yeah, I told it that I'm going to do it for free. I bought the product, so I felt that I need to also expose it to you guys. If you may be interested, please do go and buy and support her. I will let you guys know in that video that's coming. Uh, and that video, I'm going to be talking about super thanks because it's a new feature YouTube has come up with, and I may also do other updates that YouTube has unrolled for content creators to be aware of. But the big one is a super thanks. So super thanks is for people that are monetized. Unfortunately, if you are monetized, this one will definitely be for you. But if you are not monetized as well, it's still relevant to you because at some point you are going to be monetized as well. So you should know how to make extra money on YouTube because it's all about money. People giving you money. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So that video is going to be about that. So I will see you guys on those videos. So thank you again. Thank you for keeping me company and making me laugh. I love to laugh. And chatting with me. Thanks, guys. So let's see each other again next Saturday. If you are not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video, comment after the during the replay, and also share the live. I'll highly appreciate that. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, and adios. I love you guys. Here we go.